Hey Chris, thank you so much for letting me interview you about your organization, Pacific Office Automations. I just wanted to go over a few strategies that I've sort of put together that I think can increase your social media, your networking, and just your overall, public relations standpoint. So first, I'm going to start with your primary audience. So that would be business owners. So your primary audience that you're wanting to connect with, basically. So business owners of the companies that you're going into that you want to service, right? And then the IT department, because that's a really big decision maker in your industry. And then like an office administrator, so somebody that kind of makes those decisions and maybe signs contracts. So I think that a good way that you could increase your social media to this primary audience you're trying to reach would be through LinkedIn. I think that many business owners and administrators are on LinkedIn, so that's a great way to connect and maybe just shoot them a message or say, hey, I'm so glad we could connect, like love to be a resource for you in the future, and then your information. And then your secondary audience, so that would be like a secretary when you walk into an office, or maybe a lower management employee. So this is somebody that is lower on the ladder that you kind of need to climb to get to that decision maker. And I think a great way to make relationships with these people in order to get where you need to get would be doing cold calls, so just on the phone, networking on the phone, like being more friendly, making conversation, and then also in person when you just walk into the office, establishing a relationship and creating that public image for your company, branding yourself, I think is really important when you're doing that. And then your last audience would be would be those that are the more distant, but that can lead you to your primary audience. So there's referrals from other customers and then family and friends. And so I think a great way to just get your brand out and your image out would be ads through Facebook, and then like sponsored Instagram posts. That's really big today. I think that's kind of taking over television. So those are just some of my recommendations, and I hope that you'll consider some of them and maybe implement some of them into your business.